Hi everyone, today I'll be discussing depression amongst young adults, especially in the age range of 18 to 25 years. As future nurses, it is so important that we have a deep understanding of mental health, as many of our patients will be suffering from psychiatric diseases such as depression. The sheer amount of Australians suffering from some sort of mental illness causes a significant amount of hospitalizations. In 2018 alone, 271,040 Australians were hospitalized due to mental health reasons. As a result, there's a significant strain on Australian hospitals and mental health institutions. This is why preventing these hospitalizations by educating about depression is very important. I've designed a poster to spread information and awareness about this horrible mental condition. The target audience for my poster is for the age group that I focus on, the 18 to 25-year-olds. However, this poster is useful for parents and older generations in order to help them understand what these young adults might be going through and how to help. Possible places where this poster can be displayed would be common areas that young adults visit. This could include bars, clubs, shopping centers, public transit, universities, and many other places. As you can see on the right-hand side of my poster, depression impacts a significant amount of our young adults. It is a known fact that suicide is the leading cause of death in Australia for 18 to 25-year-olds. This is beyond tragic, as not only do we lose young adults to this horrific way of death, but parents and loved ones and friends of those who have taken their life are also affected and can develop psychiatric disorders from the grief. Statistics show that males are more likely to commit suicide than females, with 75% of successful suicide victims being male. This gives us future health professionals an idea on what might be going wrong in our health system and society as well. This statistic reminds us that our culture surrounding males and mental health is seriously warped, and masculinity and being tough is not typically associated with getting help for mental illness, which definitely needs to change. Posters like the one I've created are designed to educate young adults on risk factors that contribute to depression, and this is in the hopes that these risk factors can be avoided. Socially, factors that contribute to depression are unemployment, no access to education, poor quality food and housing, and these all heavily contribute to those who might be to the rate of those who are suffering from depression. These are hard to fix, and usually it feels like a cycle, and it is hard to break. However, it is the government's responsibility to try to mitigate these issues by funding the needs of those, especially in lower socioeconomic areas. Additionally, behavioral determinants such as drinking, eating unhealthy foods, and a lack of exercise heavily contribute to the rate of depression in young adults. To help those struggling with these behavioral determinants, there could be more education around how to break these habits and normalize it being discussed, as normally depression has taboo connotations and might be very hard for some people to talk about. When designing this poster, I ran into the issues around fitting enough information on my poster. There's just so much information that needs to be known about depression. I try my best to make the poster look aesthetically pleasing. However, it's not very good looking, since I feel that information is more important than aesthetics and little pictures. However, I tried to keep a consistent color scheme, which was blue, and I felt this was an appropriate color because it is cool and soothing, but also conveys the sad mood that goes along with depression. Good information sources that is accessible to everyone is well-known Australian charity-run websites such as Youth Beyond Blue, Lifeline, and Kids Helpline. All these websites not only provide easy-to-understand information surrounding mental health issues such as depression, but also provide a hotline with those suffering so that they can, for those suffering, so they can talk about their issues. Thank you for listening.